Johnson. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Can't land that jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
He blocks the jab. Ooh, a stiff jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Miss with that jab. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Focus back, get a jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense and win this round. You only lost one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to...
Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful...
You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no...
God, you're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on.
Nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
And there's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The perfect counter lands. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Counter punching. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. These two were made for each other. That counter shot lands. Just misses with the right uppercut. Catch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I want you to go back out there and take his confidence. Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick. Start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back.
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few.
Work in camp. You got to get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That jab won't score. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good job defending the jab. Jab slightly off target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Johnson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing?
Let's get through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and think on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around. You're still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense at the end of all that, and do what you got to do. Good work. Good man.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about it. Be slow.
On to the fourth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Straight right just misses. Nobody home with that hook. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't...
Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy.
Too much, just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up.
Get this boxing back together. You've been coasting this fight, and now
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
for them. You gotta take that confidence away.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That jab doesn't find a home. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't land the jab there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about Johnson in that last round? Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Switched off completely. I need you to focus on...
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't get...
You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Go back out putting up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that, and do what you got to do. Good work.
You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
Focus. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Now, I don't want you to...
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
Take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Get your shots off. Don't give me anything. Go
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Just keep them on.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
about that time counter shot? We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Holding nothing back here in the round. They figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just boxing, be some.
Great round. Great round. Now relax.
Relax. You win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
It was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win it.
And there's the bell for round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, pressed right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Swing and a miss with that hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense with that jab. Nice counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? He needs to... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, my word! Jack Johnson on the defense! What's he gonna do to get out of this trouble? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
Don't be looking there for one shot.
Get your boxing back together and get back out there and win the round.
He's not getting back up. Good work at that kid. That jab.
And let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. The jab can't find a home. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Back and forth they go. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The jab doesn't quite connect. A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace. To get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.